Hi, I'm Travis Burns. I chair the Therapeutic Endorsement Exam Committee for the AFA. Um, the Therapeutic Endorsement Exam was created in the 90s to recognize farriers with a special set of skills, knowledge, and experience working as part of a vet farrier team to aid in the treatment of many different disease pathologies and conformational defects for the horse. Just like therapeutic farriery, the Therapeutic Endorsement Exam has evolved over the years. So currently, as it is now, it's a 5-part exam. The first part is a written exam that covers, it's 3 questions, 3 parts each. It incorporates a lot of anatomy, physiology, pathophysiology, and then kind of farrier theory. So how would a specific shoe or trimming protocol aid in the treatment of various different disease pathology. The second part of the exam is 10 shoes that we ask the candidates to bring as a display of their skills and be able to explain, defend, and answer questions relating to the shoe display. So the shoe displays obviously encourage a lot of therapeutic shoes that are forged out of traditional bar stock, either steel or aluminum, but it also allows opportunities for candidates to show various different forms of attachment, so glue-on shoes. It also allows the candidates to be able to show their ability to modify or fabricate shoes, so their ability to weld, add in inserts, add rails, that kind of thing. And then it also incorporates or allows the candidates, if they choose, to display or demonstrate their ability to modify some non-traditional farrier products, such as the Red Ultimate or some urethane or plastic shoes. The third part of the exam is we ask candidates to present 2 distinct case presentations that include obviously the history, physical exam findings, diagnostic imaging findings, a diagnosis, the treatment, and then follow-up. So those case presentations last approximately 15 minutes in duration, and the cases themselves and the presentation should be sent to the chair or myself 45 days prior to the exam. Then the fourth part of the exam is now a modern materials exam. So we give candidates a case scenario such as, this is a 10-year-old thoroughbred gelding used for 3-day eventing, and it has managed to pop a quarter crack, and then please carry out your preferred protocol in trimming, shoeing this horse to stabilize the crack so the horse can continue to perform. And so then obviously a candidate could apply a shoe, dremel out the crack to bring it to a healthy margin, patch it, put a drain in it, anything like that, however they choose to manage the case. And then the exam committee obviously scores, looks at the techniques that are utilized. And then the fifth part of the exam is an oral case-based exam. So the Therapeutic Endorsement Committee is comprised of several farriers and then usually one veterinarian as well. And so the oral case-based exam, the candidates are given a history, signalment, physical exam findings, some diagnostic imaging, ultimately a diagnosis, and then the candidates are asked various questions and to come up with a trimming shoeing solution to aid in the treatment of that specific problem with that farrier or with that vet. And then obviously they're asked a lot of questions on the pros and cons of their chosen or selected method, and then ultimately some opportunities to discuss alternative methods, things like that. So it really gives candidates a time to display their full repertoire of skills and knowledge. So it tests their theory, their physical skills to be able to make, create, fabricate shoes, their creative thinking to be able to come up with some trimming shoeing solutions, and then ultimately their practical exam is carried out on a cadaver limb. So the Therapeutic Endorsement Exam currently is only offered at the annual convention. It is usually the first day of the convention. So this year it will be on Monday, November the 8th, with the modern materials portion being done on Thursday. So some few dates everyone needs to be aware of is if you plan to sit or take the exam, the AFA office and myself should be notified by August 1st. And then the case presentations are due to me to forward on to the exam committee 45 days prior to the exam. So obviously if you have any interest in the Therapeutic Endorsement Exam, more information can be found on the American Farriers Association website, so americanfarriers.org. You just go to the certification panel, then about certification, then scroll down to the specialty endorsement. There should be a rather lengthy document outlining every portion of the exam in great detail there. But if you have any questions or anything I can help you with, please don't hesitate to contact me. My email address is b as in boy, then travis@vt, like Virginia Tech, .edu. So thank you for this time, and hopefully you'll all consider taking or sitting the therapeutic endorsement exam. Thank you.